Good morning. Trump sets 25% tariffs on Japan and South Korea. President Donald Trump on July 7th sets a 25% tax on goods imported from Japan and South Korea, as well as new tariff rates on a dozen other nations that would go into effect on August 1st. Trump provided notice by posting letters on Trust Social addressed to the leaders of the various countries. The letters warned them to not to retaliate by increasing their own import taxes, or else the Trump administration would further increase tariffs. If for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, then whatever the number you chose to raise them by will be added onto the 25% that we charge, Trump wrote in letters to Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba and South Korean President Lee Jae-myung. Trump's moves have raised fears of slowed economic growth, if not an increased risk of global recession. But Trump is confident that tariffs are necessary to bring back domestic manufacturing and fund the tax cuts he has signed into law. South Korea's trade ministry said on July 8th that it will be accelerate negotiations with the U.S. To achieve a mutually beneficial deal before the 25% tax on its exports goes into effect. Imports from Myanmar and Laos would be taxed at 40%, Cambodia and Thailand at 36%, Serbia and Bangladesh at 35%, Indonesia at 32%, South Africa and Bosnia and Herzegovina at 30%, and Kazakhstan, Malaysia, and Tunisia at 25%. Very various. This is not the first time Trump has tangled with Japan and South Korea on trade. In 2018, during Trump's first term, he celebrated a trade agreement with South Korea as a major win. And in 2019, Trump signed a limited agreement with Japan on agricultural products and digital trade that he then called a huge victory from America's farmers, ranchers, and growers. Okay, discussion. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump's tariffs on Japan and South Korea? Yeah. I have no comments. Do you expect many countries to retaliate against the U.S. with their own tariffs? Maybe some of them would. Has your country's relationship with the U.S. changed since Trump took office? Probably didn't change anything. Oh, excuse me. What do you make of Trump's second term so far? I don't follow their politics. I don't know much about it. What are your country's biggest economic issues at the moment? Too much of weak yen. Yeah. How do you think, my baby? Do you follow any politicians on social media? Yes. Yoshino Toshiaki. Yoshino Toshiaki, よろしくお願いします. What politics issues have you been following closely lately? Yeah, it's about the health. So I'm cutting off those glutens and everything, which is called to be bad for you. And the person who promote that idea is now on the選挙、ね、voting. What traits do you think are most important in a political leader? No lying. Everybody lies in the politics. I don't like it. Or they just say things that they would do and they never do, especially in Japan. So, yeah, if you could meet any politician in the world, who would you choose? Obama. I want to see Obama in person. He was cool. Not that he's everything was good. It's just like he's a handsome and good-looking man. I run the country and the world, Donald Trump. What do you think Trump means by this? Yeah, that means America is the biggest country, which would affect everything, and that's true. So, if he runs America, then he's personally running the world.